Miss Daisy is here from Miss Daisy's Kitchen, and we've got a very cool recipe that we're going to make for you today. This is a dilled white bean and grape tomato salad. So there's a lot of names in the title here, but this is one we talked about for tailgating because it doesn't really have like a mayonnaise base to it, so something that could be a cool, nice day for a football game.
And even if it's 90 degrees and you have it out for several hours, it's fine.
Yeah.
Because everything's already cooked in it, and the dressing is a base of balsamic vinegar and oil.
Okay, like a nice fall picnic too as well. Okay.
I have been selling this at Miss Daisy's Kitchen all summer, and the guests have loved it, and I thought I'm going to take it for my first tailgate party. All right, let's go, Leland. I'm going to let you pour in. This is 2 cans of white beans right here.
Okay.
Or cannellini beans. Drained.
Drained. And again, these are just out of the can, so we're draining them.
Now,
okay.
if you want to cook them, they would be equally as good. And this is 2½ cups of grape tomatoes, chopped. And pour those in. And grape tomatoes are a little sweeter than just your normal cherry tomatoes.
All right.
And then our next ingredient is 2/3 cup of chopped red onion.
All right.
And then this is our wonderful fresh dill, and it is very aromatic.
All right, so let me ask you a question on this dill, because
you can smell it all over the station.
is it like parsley and just kind of as dressing, or is there enough dill that you will taste this?
Oh, you will taste it, trust me. And let me share this with our viewers too. If you don't have fresh dill and you want to use dried, don't use 1/4 cup. Use about a tablespoon, because it has much more intensity than fresh dill does.
Okay, all right.
All right, and then our liquid ingredients over here, I am going to, this is 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, and I'm going to pour my 1/4 cup of olive oil in there and just stir it a little bit. The recipe doesn't tell you to do that, but it marries together a little bit better.
Okay.
And we're going to stir that in, and then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of lemon juice and 2 cloves of garlic that have been chopped. And if you don't have garlic, you may use cloves garlic. You may use fresh garlic. And then last is I do about 1 teaspoon of salt and a couple of teaspoons of pepper, and that is the recipe.
That's it?
And
so it's more or less kind of a dump type recipe here.
It is. Now the secret, I know you want to eat it, and we can taste some of this, but you have to let it refrigerate for at least an hour.
Okay.
So all the flavors will come
So it's
together.
really good then if you would make this maybe a day ahead, so it can all kind of marinate together.
And it has a week shelf life once you make it and keep it in your refrigerator, if you can keep it that long.
Okay.
And I think all of us homemakers or parents, when the children come home from school, we want to give them something that has a lot of protein in it, as you noted earlier.
Yeah.
It is good. And so I'm ready to take it to my first football game. Have you been tailgating yet?
You know what, I have not gone tailgating so far this season, but again, great for tailgating or for fall picnics.
Right.
Any other things that you might serve with this if people are just going to put it on the dinner table?
Oh my gosh, it's wonderful with pork. It's wonderful with beef. It's wonderful with fried chicken. I mean, how can you not have fried chicken and white beans? It's so good together. Barbecue, oh my gosh. It's wonderful
super.
with barbecue.
All right, that's great there. Now, what else is going on good at the market right now?
Well, we're trying to get into our fall season with a lot of party platters and trays and pre-catering orders. People come by and pick up ideas, and then someone will call and say, Daisy, will you I've got 50 guests coming over unexpectedly. Will you prepare something? And we do that as well. And sometimes I have
How much turnaround time do I need for that?
Yeah, sometimes I have to shake my head. They're like, we need 5-pound cakes. And I'm like, give me 2 days to do that.
Now, speaking of cake and dessert, what's your top one right now?
My top, well, it depends on how hot it is. Last weekend it was key lime pie. Everybody loves a cold dessert.
Okay.
And we make a lot of bread pudding. The chef we have, Patricia Jones, is wonderful. And if you want an almond bread pudding, a bourbon bread pudding, banana bread pudding, just come see us.
All right, fantastic. All right, this is what the final product looks like right there, looking all good. Again, this is recipe number 5235, and it's online right now in the Talk of the Town recipe section at newschannel5.com. As always, Miss Daisy, thank you very much.
Thank you. Loved it.